Pisces, hello, welcome to your monthly reading. So guys, I know it is out a little bit late, so don't look at it so much as an April reading, but more or less just a reading for the next 30 days ahead. Okay, so we're going into May with this reading as well. All right, guys, this is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or you can book a private reading by clicking the link down below in the description box. So yeah, we're going to look at a general overview of the month for you guys, and then we will also look into your love life as well, and we'll pull some oracles. So let's get into it for my Pisces collective. My kitty's getting all cozy over on the couch. So cute. Love how they just like find these little spots that they kind of fit into and they just like curl themselves up. All right, Pisces, overall energy for the next 30 days. Show me Pisces overall energy, please, for the next 30 days ahead. We have the three. Ooh, we really zoomed in here. Hold on a second, guys. All right, we got the Three of Cups here, Pisces. So with this Three of Cups energy, this is telling me that, you know, you guys have a lot to celebrate this month in the next 30 days. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is turning around, Pisces. Good luck this month. Good things happening to you, okay, overall. The card says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends that you cherish. So some of you guys may be attending a wedding, a baby shower, or a graduation, spending a lot more time with your friends, just, you know, having fun in your life, Pisces. You could have friends that you're celebrating things for, or maybe you're the one that's getting celebrated, okay? But I definitely see that you have something to celebrate here as well, okay? Things are moving forward for you with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So some of you guys could be traveling with friends, okay? Some of you guys could be purchasing a new vehicle or making a major purchase here. But I definitely see that you're generally overall very happy in this next coming month ahead, okay? Let's look at what you need to, or what your biggest block is, okay? We have the Moon card, Pisces. So when the moon shows up in your blocked position, this is definitely saying that you have some unconscious or hidden or subconscious kind of fears resurfacing or coming up from the surface here, things that you could be ignoring, things that you need to face here, okay? But also that you could be ignoring your intuition, Pisces, that, you know, maybe your intuition, your inner voice is trying to tell you something and that you guys may not be listening. Maybe you're having way too much fun this month, Pisces, and you're not really seeing... you're not really listening to your inner voice when it comes to certain situations here, okay? But again, also that, you know, you could have some subconscious fears resurfacing here with the Moon card. The card says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So you guys could, again, have some repressed fears, repressed emotions, repressed traumas, things that need your attention, things that need to be healed. Some of you guys could be distracting yourself by going out a lot, distracting yourself by, you know, socializing more when you really are needing to take that time to really listen to what your emotional body is telling you, Pisces. Take that time out to listen to your inner voice and the fears that are coming up and things that you've been running from are really trying to come up for you this month as well, okay? What do you need to release? What does Pisces need to release? What does Pisces need to release, please? Excuse me, guys. So sorry. What does Pisces need to let go of this month? Oof, we have the 10 of Winter. Okay, a stressful situation. There's something coming to a close here, Pisces. There's something that you're getting closure on that you may be still having a difficult time letting go of, okay? The card says resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulder, the end of an addiction or codependency. So yeah, something's ending, but Pisces, you could be refusing to let it go because maybe there's a part of you that feels like you still need more closure, that you still need more information, or you're just kind of holding on to something here because it's within your comfort zone to hold on to this, okay? But this is telling me that you are actually getting the closure that you need and that it's okay for you to let go of something now, okay? It's okay for you to just let it go, all right? This could have to do with the moon and these subconscious fears resurfacing. You're being guided to let something go now that's no longer serving any purpose in your life. What do you need to focus on? What does Pisces need to focus on this month? What does Pisces need to focus on? Okay, we have the 8 of Spring, all the things that are happening. A little bit of chaotic energy here for you, Pisces. You know, it's good chaos and bad chaos, right? The card says stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So, you know, being prepared for the unprepared, Pisces, expecting the unexpected. Again, things are coming up for you that you may be like, where is this coming from? All right. And I do feel like some of you guys are possibly trying to avoid dealing with certain things. So you're out here distracting yourself, socializing a little bit more, but you really are being guided to sit with these things and let them go because you're needing to make space. You got lots of things happening for you this month, lots of unexpected events and unforeseen kind of changes and sudden events happening. So in order to make space for these new things, you're going to have to let go of this 10 of Winter, 10 of Swords energy here, okay? There are a number of things coming up in order for you to release them, okay? So that you are able to move forward and that you have the space and the capacity to handle the things that, you know, you may be feeling like are difficult for you to handle, or you, like new things coming in. Okay, sorry, I just like gapped out there for a second. My ADHD brain, guys, this happens because I've been doing the readings all day. I think it's my brain saying you need a rest, but I have to finish your reading. What's the most significant event in Pisces' future they need to be aware of, please? So, you know, just focus on one thing at a time. I do feel like there's a lot coming up for you this month, Pisces, but just, you know, when things come up, this is the time that you need to deal with them, the time you need to focus on them, not to put it on the back burner, not to save it for later, but to deal with it when it comes up. Ooh, in your future energy, we have the 2 of Cups, Pisces. Some of you guys may have new love coming in here with the 2 of Summer. It says falling in love and making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed, okay? So even if you feel like you didn't get closure, because they're bringing me back to this 10 of Swords, even if you feel like you didn't get closure on something, I do feel like you're going to get the closure this month, but these things are coming up for you to let go and release because you have something new coming in. You have like a new relationship coming in. So some of you guys are kind of still stuck on an old connection here, but there's something new that wants to come in. So you're being guided to let go of the old in order for you to make space for the new, okay? Some of you guys could be healing a relationship as well. Let's look at your biggest challenge. Okay, for your biggest challenge, we have the 9 of Pentacles here. So Pisces, self-care, self-love. I know you want to go out and party. I know you want to go out and spend time with your friends, but it's important to also make that time for healing for yourself, for self-care and self-love and really, you know, giving yourself grace and rewarding yourself for all these things that you're doing, even when you're overcoming healing. You know, that's progress in life. Progress doesn't always necessarily have to be how much money you made or something, you know, physical that you accomplished in the mundane world or in the practical world. You are accomplishing a lot of inner work here. The card says reward yourself for all your hard work. being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So, you know, you guys may feel like it's hard for you to have alone time right now, but sometimes, you know, that having alone time may be out of our control. Maybe you live with other people, Pisces, but you can always go for a little walk. You know, you can always find somewhere to go and just have a little bit of serenity, a little bit of peace here. Okay. Some of you guys are trying to start a business here, trying to become self-employed, and I definitely see that there are some challenges coming up within that, but you did get the 9 of Pentacles here, so you will be successful. It's just there are some little challenges along the way when it comes to, you know, getting to that point. What's your biggest opportunity? But really, you know, rewarding yourself for the things that you have done. Celebrate the small victories, Pisces, the small accomplishments even. Okay. Oh, opportunity, you have the Ace of Spring. I love this. So you do have some sort of new opportunity coming in for you, something that you're going to be very passionate about here, something creative. I feel like this is like spring energy with the Ace of Spring, like more, you know, you're seeing life, the earth come back to life here, okay? And this is when this new opportunity presents itself. So it says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So yeah, some of you guys could have a brand new opportunity in your career that you're really excited about. Okay, and we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So this speaks about a lot of success moving forward, or moving up in your career, maybe getting a promotion, maybe getting a new job, or, you know, taking on new responsibilities. What else does the universe want Pisces to know, please, regarding the next 30 days? What else does Pisces need to know? We have the 3 of Autumn here. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents, okay? So some of you guys, you know, you're starting that business, you're following your passion. This is just confirmation to keep going despite the challenges, okay? Especially when it comes to your career, all right? You got some serious talent here. And you're going to be one of the best, you know? I've said this before in other readings. Some people are out here, Pisces, and they got like half the amount of talent that you do, but because they're confident and they put themselves out there and they're willing to push through the challenges, they're going to be successful. So half of success really is just having confidence in yourself and believing in yourself and believing in your own success. Okay. Yeah, I mean, overall, the reading looks pretty positive for you guys this month. Nothing too intense or crazy happening. We got one major arcana here, Cancer energy with the moon. That can also be your energy as well, Pisces. But yeah, let's see what we got for your oracles. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, what does Pisces need to hear, please? What does Pisces need to hear for the next 30 days? We have work through your fears. So yeah, all those repressed fears coming up for you, Pisces. This is because it is time for you to really buckle down and work through that shit, okay? Everything you want is on the other side of fear, Pisces. What else for Pisces? A new start is coming. Yeah, see, the universe is bringing up, like, your higher self or your shadow self, whatever you want to call it, is bringing up all of these things for you because you got something brand new coming in, okay? So you're really needing to allow yourself to get closure on the things that no longer serve you, because you have a bunch of brand new things coming in, and you need to make space for it. We also have don't let your past hold you back, South Node energy here, Pisces. So don't let your past hold you back, okay? You guys are holding on to some serious trauma from your past, and you're being guided to, you know, work through it, be compassionate with yourself, give yourself grace, but it's time to let it go, okay? It's really time to to let go of these things that no longer serve purpose in your life, so they stop holding you back, because you got great new things coming in for you, okay? Career and finance oracle for my Pisces collective. We have, ooh, oh my God, look at this. These were like stuck together. Ending and new life. You may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. And then we have new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. One more for Pisces, please. One more for Pisces. We have in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Messages from the universe. Can I get a message from the universe for Pisces, please? Thank you. We have no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep the beautiful soul that you are. Angel number for Pisces, please. One. Wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift of fate. Loving this energy for you guys, Pisces. Let's see what's going on in your love life. I do apologize, guys. I need to like stand up for a second. I've been sitting because I just did Aquarius's reading before this, and I just did a client right before that, and I didn't really, my own fault. I didn't really give myself too much of a break in between because I'm a little limited on time here today, but I did just want to get your reading out. So I'm like, I gotta push myself, get Pisces reading out there. So just give me a moment. I'm gonna shuffle these cards, but I'm standing up just to give my legs a little stretch here. Also, yeah, I'm sore, guys. I'm sore. I was like doing squats the other day. My legs are like tired, and I'm like, the sitting is actually like hurting. Probably gonna go lay down after this for a little bit, but yeah, I've been trying to get more healthy and work out a little bit more, and I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it in my body. My body's hurting right now. My God. It's a good pain, though. It's good pain. It's pain that means that my body's doing work and that my lazy ass needs to do more of that. And it was so funny because I'm sore from Monday, and then yesterday I was going to go on the treadmill in my building here. We have a very small gym, so there's only like 3 treadmills. And I'm like, I'm so sore, but maybe I'll just go walk on the treadmill. Maybe I'll just like walk like kind of slow, but I just wanted to like move and walk. It was very cold out yesterday, so I couldn't really go for a walk outside. We had like I don't know, it felt like minus 15. I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going out there. Like, it's April, minus 15. I hate this shit. Anyway, go down, and there's only 1 treadmill available. The other 2 were in use, and then that one was broken. So the universe was like, we said you need to rest today. But anyway, I'm still sore. I was doing more leg stuff the other day, so my legs are just like, please give us a break. Anyway, Pisces, let's look at your love life. We're gonna do the person you're currently focused on, and then we'll look into new love as well. Let me just one more shuffle here. For my beautiful Pisces collective, please, who is the person that they're currently focused on? We have the Justice card. Okay, could be focused on a Libra. Doesn't have to be a Libra, but this person's definitely showing up in Libra energy here, okay? There could be somebody who wants to confess something to you, somebody who wants to speak their truth here. A situation could feel like it's coming back into balance between you and somebody else. Let's see what their energy is towards you. The Devil. Ooh, they're tempted by you. Damn, Pisces. Somebody's really tempted by you here. So maybe the situation is kind of out of balance, right? The Justice card can be in balance, but it can also be out of balance. The scales, you know, they can fluctuate over here. Somebody feels really tempted by you. Somebody feels a strong attachment to you here. What's the overall energy between you and this person? What's the overall energy between you and this person, Pisces? I have Judgment. Okay. Maybe somebody that you recently reconciled with, or someone that you're about to reconcile with. Okay. I'm seeing that there's a strong energetic kind of cord here between you and this person. So you keep being pulled back towards one another here with the Judgment card. They could be a Capricorn, a Libra, a Sagittarius. How do you see them, Pisces? Oof. So this is somebody that you were in a commitment with. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. I usually don't take all these cards, but they're like, just look. Just look at them. This is a karmic relationship. Okay, guys, karmic relationships are not always bad. They can actually be good, positive relationships. The issue of why karmic relationships get such a bad rap here, or bad rep, is because people don't want to learn their freaking lessons, right? So what happens is sometimes, you know, one person's learning the lesson and the connection and the other person refuses to learn. So one person ends up carrying the burden, carrying the load, and the other person comes off as toxic, but really they're just unhealed and they don't know how to heal, or they refuse to heal, okay? You have a strong connection with this person. You're feeling like this is a very karmic connection and that something keeps pulling you back in. No matter how much you try to move on. And you're wondering why you keep getting pulled back to this person. The reason why, Pisces, is because you might have karmic connections in your astrology chart, okay? I just learned the other day that there's certain aspects you can have with other people that make a karmic connection in your chart, okay? It doesn't mean that you're bound to this person forever, or that you're a freaking slave to them. That's the whole thing. We got free will, Pisces, so you're not stuck anywhere, right? But you may be being called back into this because there's something you haven't learned. But sometimes we get called back into it so the universe can show us how much we've outgrown the situation as well, okay? But there's definitely an attachment here, like an energetic attachment between you and them. How do they see you? How do they see Pisces? You see them as somebody that you're having a really hard time moving on from here. They don't see your worth, Pisces. They see you as the Empress in reverse, okay? They do not see your worth. They feel the connection with you too, though. They do everything in their power to try to take their power back from it. However, they feel it too, okay? But this person doesn't see your worth. And it's not that's not a reflection of you, Pisces. That's a reflection of them, because they don't value themselves and they don't see their own self-worth. So how can they find another person worthy if they don't even feel worthy of themselves? That's why it feels like you're not good enough for them, because they are not worthy in themselves. They don't have self-worth. So how can they see worth in another person if they don't even have any self-worth or self-respect? Okay, how do you feel? Intense message here, Pisces. How do you feel? How does Pisces feel about this person? Nine of Pentacles. You want to free yourself from this, okay? You want to free yourself from this connection. You want to be independent of it. How do they feel? You got a stubborn ass person. Okay, so the reason why this is karmic and you're like, well, you know, you're struggling, you're bouncing back and forth between, is this person my soulmate? And, well, if they were my soulmate, why don't they want me? Because look, they're rejecting themselves, Pisces. Look at this. How can they accept you if they reject themselves? What's their intention? What is their true intention towards Pisces? Yeah, they want you. I told you, it's not because they don't like you. They just... Their intention is to be partnered up with you because that's what's comfortable and that's what they know. And they don't want to let you go. They have an unhealthy attachment to you and to this connection. You guys have like a freaking trauma bond or something going on here. What's their next action? And you know, sometimes, Pisces, sometimes we got to go through something multiple times before we can fully let it go. I have been there. Trust me, I've been there. Sometimes we got to learn a lesson 100 times, okay? Eventually it'll stick, I promise. This person is going to reach out to you. They're going to communicate because they're extremely anxious right now. They're losing sleep. They have got this attachment issue, so they might not even admit it, okay? They might play these kind of mind games with you where they reject you in order to get you to chase them, if that makes sense. What's the outcome here? But they're definitely wanting to reach out and communicate to you. We got the Sun. They're going to give you some sort of clarity, but Pisces, I'm telling you, they're still hiding something from you. There's something they're not telling you. There's something that's they're holding so close to them. They're being like super secretive about it. They're not wanting to give you the full story here. So they're going to come in with some sort of clarity, but there's still something that they're holding back here, okay? So that's what I have for you. We got Pisces here, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, more Libra. And then we have fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Lots of signs here today. Let's look at your new person. New person for Pisces. This could also be for my singles as well. This could be new love coming in for you guys. Or this could be somebody that you just met that you're wondering about. The new person for Pisces. Take it as it resonates, guys. We got another Pisces here, the Hanged Man energy, okay? Somebody here is trying to surrender to the situation, okay? They're not really sure what to do. They're kind of feeling like you hit a bit of a dead end or they've hit a dead end, okay? What's their overall energy towards you? Somebody's trying to see something in a new light, in a new perspective. Some of you guys could be starting a new cycle with somebody or revisiting a cycle with someone, okay? So sometimes a new connection, an older connection could come out, but it's just kind of the renewal of the connection, okay? Someone's like really turned on by you here, Pisces. There's this energy of a sense of like completion from somebody. Oh my God, right before I split the deck, I don't know if you guys can see because like I split it and this is where I shuffled it. We have the King and Queen of Wands. But see how they're not looking at each other? I feel like there's a bit of a roadblock, a bit of a delay at the beginning of this connection. It's definitely a strong physical attraction here between you and this person. Again, I feel, you know, last week when I did your weekly reading, it was like a lot of karmic energy, and I can really feel that karmic energy showing up in your reading this month, especially in your relationships. It's just crazy. The world can also be a little bit of karmic kind of energy as well. So some of you guys could have a new connection coming in that is a new karmic connection. And again, karmic relationships are not always a bad thing, okay? Sometimes they teach us lessons, and if both people learn the lesson, then you can live freaking happily ever after, and you can really help each other grow. It just depends, right? if you outgrow this connection or a previous connection, you could have a new karmic connection, because you're constantly changing your vibrational frequency here, Pisces, and then you become aligned with different people and different things, right? So just look at it that way. Not everything, because you say karmic, is bad. There's like kind of a stigma around the word karmic. What's the overall energy between you and this person, Pisces? But I do feel like this could be very karmic energy as well. Excuse me. So yeah, we got a lot of back and forth kind of flirting going on here, Pisces. Very lighthearted energy to begin with, but yeah, there's something new here. Something new, very passionate. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a spark between you. And, you know, for the most part, I see just like a lot of flirting going back and forth. How do you see this person? Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, interesting. So Nine of Swords in reverse, Pisces, is definitely the energy of someone trying to overcome their fears. This is someone, so you see this person as someone who's trying to overcome their fears in life, okay? So, you know, whatever that is for this person, they do carry a lot of burden here. But I feel like you can see that this person's trying to make the effort to overcome something, okay? Overcome their anxiety. How do they see you? They could have sleep problems. Somebody has insomnia here. They see you as the Hermit. See you as quiet, a little bit shy, a little bit reserved, a little bit withdrawn, Pisces. That, you know, you're somebody who likes to possibly spend a lot of time alone. Just spend a lot of time in quiet reflection. You're also being seen as someone very spiritual here. Okay, you may have overcome things that this person is trying to overcome now. This could be why you guys have crossed paths. Again, I feel like it's a very karmic energy here. But yeah, you are seen as a little bit of an introvert to this person. How do you feel? How do you feel, Pisces? Two of Wands, okay? You're just assessing the situation for now. Just you know, observing things, just wanting to see where it goes. There is a little bit of an energy of you possibly avoiding this person at times. You could avoid them at certain times, maybe when they're in certain moods, because they do seem very anxious and they are trying to overcome this anxiety. But I feel like you're wanting to avoid any type of dramatic relationships, or like relationships that bring, like I said, bring drama into your life, okay? How do they feel? King of Cups. This person is gets really strong feelings for you very quickly, okay? Their feelings for you are growing. Even if, like, again, if this is a new connection, you haven't met them yet, this could just be an indication that their feelings actually start growing pretty fast for you. They're not, it's not a slow burn, okay? This person, they're trying to surrender to things. I feel like this person is working through their anxieties and fears, and they're really trying to overcome certain things in their life, but they feel comfortable around you, okay? They feel like you're somebody who is emotionally secure, somebody who's very intelligent, okay? Mature. What's their intention towards you? So you're just kind of like, you're not sure. You like this person, but you're also just not sure if this is like too much drama for you, or like you're just like, I don't want to get involved in anything where it's not aligned with me. So I do feel like you are taking a lot of time to really carefully reflect on this situation between you and this person. We've got the Ten of Pentacles for their intention, so this is pretty positive. This person does intend to commit to you. They are looking at this as something for the long term. I definitely don't see any like immature kind of player energy showing up. It definitely looks like someone who's taking you very seriously, taking the connection really seriously. What's their future actions towards Pisces, please? What's their future actions towards Pisces? Oh, we got some conflict coming up though. Ooh, this is exactly what you're trying to avoid. Tell me more. What's the outcome of this conflict? Yeah, very quickly into this relationship, you're getting into a bit of a little argument here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that really is a good sign if you get into an argument, because it can definitely test how the other person communicates, right? How you overcome things, how you cope with uncomfortable or difficult situations. And we have the sun here. So a couple things, Pisces. I feel like for some of you, some red flags about this person are becoming clear. Okay, you're definitely, it's just showing me that you're getting clarity. But in the sun card, see this big ass red flag here? I do feel like you're going to see some red flags. And again, you're just going to continue to observe the situation. You're going to continue to just see what's going to happen here. You know, what was going to be the outcome of this? Because this is, yeah, this is definitely a little bit of an eye-opening situation for you. But yeah, I don't see you fully making a decision yet on whether you want to go through with this or not, because it's really too new. And I definitely see you're giving this person a chance, though. We got Leo, strong Leo here. Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Let's do their sign. This is if you're dealing with a sign. Let me just give these a good shuffle, my beautiful Pisces. For my Pisces collective, please. Dealing with an Aries. How does Aries feel in the next 30 days towards my Pisces? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. Somebody is very, Aries here, very financially well off. This Aries is going to try to impress you with their business, with their money, with their finances in some way, okay? The Taurus, there's a Taurus that's coming in trying to like, what am I trying to say here? There's a Taurus that really wants to communicate with you, but they feel like you're closed off to communication. There's a Gemini that's going to be direct with you, that they just want to be friends. There's a Cancer that's upset that your feelings are not reciprocated. There's a Leo that's pretending they're happy, but they're actually really hurt over the situation. There's a Virgo that has a secret, but they're going to reveal something to you. There's a Libra that's really turned on by you, thinks about you at work. Yeah, this person, this could be someone that you work with as well. They want a very spicy new beginning with you. There's a Scorpio that feels like you guys were meant to be together, wants to reunite. There's a Capricorn who is falling in love with you and thinks they want to marry you. They could propose. There's an Aquarius who is trying to move on, but they really admire you. And there's a Pisces. There's a Pisces who has an offer for you, but it comes with strings attached, okay? Let's do the hidden truth for you guys as well. So again, if you're dealing with this sign, let me just give these a good shuffle. So if you're dealing with an Aries, what is Aries' hidden truth towards Pisces, please? Ooh. Okay, hold on. The Aries replays your conversations over and over, and you came closer than anyone. The Taurus is aroused by your intellect and sometimes stays awake thinking about you. There's a Gemini that wants to make amends but hides their feelings. There's a Cancer that loves you and won't let you down. There's a Leo who left you before you could leave them. Feels like you need to let each other go. There's a Virgo that finds you so attractive and feels like so many things remind them of you. There's a Libra who couldn't let you get close to them, and their life is not as together as it seems. There's a Scorpio that's starting to understand your connection, wondering if they still have a chance. There's a Sagittarius who does love you and is so attracted to you. There's a Capricorn who regrets lying to you and buries themselves in work to forget you. There's an Aquarius who would do it all again and doesn't know what you want. And there's a Pisces who wishes they could share their good news for you and wishes they could share their good news with you and looks for you everywhere. Alrighty guys, so that is what I got for you. I really hope you enjoyed the messages today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for all of your comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.